Hi, this is Bob Ray for Methuselah Proposition. This really doesn't have much to do with living longer, but I thought it would be interesting to tell you about how people adjust their racket balance. The racket you're looking at is now in a balanced position, right about there. Starts to move. At the bottom of the throat. Now, in order to get the balance point on the racket, you need to measure it. It's 27 inches, so the balance point is half of that, which is 13 and a half. And it just so happens that this point here is 13 and a half inches. So this is an even balanced racket. Now if you add weight to the head, which most people do to increase power, you will move the balance point toward the head. In other words, it'll be head heavy. There's no really good way to make it head light unless you add weight here that might increase the head lightness a little bit. They add weight normally at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. That adds stability to the racket and also increases the power. But for pure power, they enter it there. They put the weight there, and that adds power more because it's further out. I'm not really excited about just adding weight to the head. The better players add weight to the handle. They put it underneath the grip weight. They put lead tape underneath the weight, the grip, or they add it right here. What that does is it increases the weight without changing the swing weight, or it doesn't change the swing weight very much. The very good players put silicone gel in the handle. They remove the butt cap and insert silicone gel. It increases the mass of the racket to be able to handle a faster ball, but it keeps maneuverability and increases the maneuverability. Ultimately, what you need to do, if you're really serious, is to get the swing weight of the racket. And you can't get that, or it's extremely difficult to get that, just using normal stuff. You need a machine like this. And the way we get swing weight is putting the racket like that, and then let it go. And it'll give us a swing weight eventually when it stops moving. Okay, we got a swing weight of 294.5. In other words, its swing weight is lower than 300 grams. They advertise that the racket has 300 grams. But the swing weight is below that, so it's slightly light in the head. Swing weight is what you feel when you play tennis. It's a combination of balance and weight. And it's a slightly more sophisticated result than you'd get just taking the weight and the balance. This machine is designed for the swing weight, but you can also get just the plain weight like that. The actual weight is slightly higher, 303.3, so it is light in the head. Retail tennis stores do not have this machine. It costs a lot of money and you probably don't use it that much. But some of the bigger stores will have it, and it's the best way to determine exact weight of the racket, the feel of the racket, and compare it to another racket. Thanks for watching.